Are prophecies actually prophesies, or are they blueprints of a plan playing out? Throughout history, humankind has been fascinated with prophecies. From the mystic Edgar Cayce to the enigmatic Baba Vanga, from the cryptic quatrains of Nostradamus to the sacred texts of the world's major religions, prophecies have shaped and stirred our collective imaginations. Today, we investigate the mysterious and often misunderstood world of prophecies, exploring what these seers and texts have foretold about the year 2024. What if there's more to these predictions than mere chance? What if these voices from the past are all reading from the same script? Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, was a man with many gifts. Of his greatest gifts were the alleged gift of future predictions. Many of Cayce's predictions have amazingly come true over the years. Some of his most notable correct predictions include 1. The stock market crash of 1929. Cayce gave multiple warnings about the crash during the 1920s. He foresaw the financial turmoil that would occur. 2. World War II and the rise of Adolf Hitler. Cayce predicted serious global conflict and specifically mentioned the roles of Austria, Germany, and Japan. He also foresaw the rise of Hitler, predicting his rise to power and eventual fall. 3. Medical advancements. Cayce spoke of future medical technologies, including the medical use of blood for diagnosis, which was a groundbreaking concept at the time. 4. India's independence from Britain. In 1932, Cayce predicted that Britain would lose control over India, a prophecy that came true when India gained independence in 1947. 5. Pre-war revolutions. He predicted revolutions and unrest in various countries around 1935, which was followed by significant events like the Spanish Civil War and invasions by Italy and Japan. Edgar Cayce's followers believe his accurate past predictions indicate imminent catastrophic events in 2024, which will determine if he is a time traveler or a fraud. The accuracy to Cayce's past predictions cannot be easily dismissed. The Cayce's prediction of negative encounter with aliens is particularly intriguing. The said forecast has been associated with enigmatic episodes like the Miami alien incident, thus creating a mixture of curiosity and worry. How come there are only a few people with special gifts, or are we all capable of tapping into psychic visions? Are they a frequency? If people get these predictions right, does that mean the world is predetermined, or there's a divine or evil plan playing out? Now we turn to another prophetic luminary, Baba Vanga. Revered as the Nostradamus of the Balkans, her visions have both baffled and intrigued the world. A Bulgarian mystic who became blind following a traumatic incident in her childhood. According to reports, when Vanga was about 12 years old, she was caught in a tornado that lifted her into the air and then threw her into a field. This incident resulted in severe injuries that eventually led to her blindness. Despite her blindness, she purportedly developed the ability to foresee the future. Over the years, Baba Vanga made numerous predictions, some of which have been widely reported and are believed by her followers to have come true. Among her notable predictions include 1. The Kursk submarine disaster. In 1980, she allegedly predicted that the Kursk submarine would be covered with water and the whole world will weep over it. This prediction seemingly came true in August 2000, when the Russian submarine Kursk sank, resulting in the deaths of all 118 crew members on board. 2. 9/11 terrorist attacks. Baba Vanga is reported to have predicted the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001. In 1989, she is said to have spoken of the American brethren falling after being attacked by the steel birds, a statement that has been interpreted as referring to the hijacked planes striking the Twin Towers. 3. The assassination of Indira Gandhi. Years before the event, Baba Vanga reportedly had a vision about Indira Gandhi, the Prime Minister of India, stating, "The dress will destroy her." Indira Gandhi was assassinated in 1984 while wearing a saffron-hued sari. 4. The rise of Barack Obama. She is also credited with predicting that the 44th President of the United States would be African American, which came true with the election of Barack Obama. However, it's important to note that Baba Vanga never wrote down her predictions. and many of them have been relayed through second-hand accounts, leading to skepticism about their authenticity and accuracy. Also, not all of her predictions have come true, which has led to mixed opinions about her prophetic abilities. Her predictions for 2024 are: 1. New pandemic from Siberia. She predicted the emergence of a new pandemic caused by a frozen virus released due to climate change. 2. Assassination attempt on Vladimir Putin. Vanga foretold that the Russian president would face an assassination attempt, allegedly orchestrated by someone from his security team. 3. Medical breakthroughs. On a positive note, she predicted advancements in the treatment of incurable diseases, including Alzheimer's and cancer. 4. Economic crisis. Vanga anticipated a major economic crisis affecting the global economy, driven by rising debt levels and escalating geopolitical tensions. 5. Extreme weather and natural disasters. She warned of severe weather events and natural disasters occurring in the year. 6. Rise in cyber attacks. There's an expected increase in cyber attacks targeting crucial infrastructure like power grids and water treatment plants. 7. Technological breakthrough in quantum computing. She predicted a significant advancement in the field of quantum computing. It's important to approach these predictions with a degree of skepticism, as Baba Vanga's prophecies, while intriguing, are not always accurate or verifiable. Her predictions are often generic and can be interpreted in various ways. Nonetheless, they continue to captivate public interest. Baba Vanga and Edgar Cayce, while both famous for their prophecies and psychic abilities, have some notable similarities, as well as distinct differences in their approaches and the content of their predictions. Similarities. 1. Blind seers. Both had issues with their vision. Edgar Cayce was known to have impaired vision in his childhood, while Baba Vanga became blind after a traumatic event. 2. Wide range of predictions. Both made predictions covering a vast array of topics, from world events and natural disasters to political changes and scientific advancements. 3. Posthumous fame. Their predictions gained more notoriety and attention after their deaths, with followers and enthusiasts analyzing and interpreting their prophecies in the context of current events. 4. Mystical abilities from an early age. Both exhibited signs of their mystical abilities from a young age, which later developed into the prophecies they are famous for. 5. Humanitarian concerns. Many of their predictions involve warnings about wars, disasters, and suffering, reflecting a concern for humanity's future. Differences. 1. Method of prophecy. Cayce gave his readings in a trance-like state, often referred to as sleeping prophecies, while Vanga's prophecies were given while she was awake, often in response to visitors seeking her guidance. 2. Cultural and geographical background. Cayce was American, and his prophecies were more centered around Western issues, whereas Vanga was Bulgarian, and her prophecies had a more Eastern European focus. 3. Documentation. Cayce's readings were meticulously documented, providing a clear record of his work. Vanga, on the other hand, did not write down her predictions. They were passed on orally, leading to potential alterations and embellishments over time. 4. Specificity. Cayce's prophecies were often more detailed and specific, whereas Vanga's were generally more cryptic and open to interpretation. 5. Personal backgrounds. Their personal histories and the circumstances under which they gained their abilities differ significantly, influencing the nature and style of their predictions. In summary, while both Baba Vanga and Edgar Cayce are revered for their prophetic abilities, their methods, the nature of their predictions, and their personal histories present a mix of intriguing similarities and stark differences.